Hello everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome to a first look here on Farming Simulator 17. It's been a long time since we've done a first look on a map, but I think this is a fantastic map to resurrect that concept that we used to do. So this is a Welsh map which I can't pronounce. Apparently it's something like Gwenddwr or something. Gwenddwr, I don't know, it sounds nothing like it looks, but we're just going to call it the Welsh map for now. This is by, now this hopefully is saying this correctly, hopefully it's not actually a word. GEFORCE. This is actually on FSUK, not the Farming Simulator mod hub, so if you want to go ahead and get it, you got to go over to FSUK. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look around. So I've literally not even been on this map just yet, so we are going to get some popping when the shades and stuff are loading in. So we start off at this house here, which I thought was a bit random, until you find out this is actually the farm. In our back garden is not the farm per se, but some sort of shed. Across the road here, we have a new Holland waiting for us. So there is our vehicle for today. Let's go ahead and get the PDA up. I'll show you the PDA. As you can see, we are starting up in the top left corner there. It's like a little town maybe, because we've got the store and stuff around here as well. So let's go ahead and jump into the new Holland and we'll have a look around. I'm not going to bother connecting I'm not going to bother connecting the front loader for this. It's been a long time since I drove a T5 actually. I do like these things quite a lot. I forgot they were in the game, if I'm being honest. So we head through the little town here. This is very Welsh-esque. I drive through Wales twice a week, so pretty good with some of Wales anyway. So here is what I believe is the vehicle store. Once again, the name that I cannot pronounce. Gwenddwr tractor. So obviously you got the triggers here, so we can sell and customize there and buy here at the office. By the way, most of these buildings are, I believe, custom made for this map, so he's done a really good job with this. There's a little workshop here. The trigger's actually over here for that, but this little workshop with the MOT logo there as well. So let's go ahead and move on. So once again, that is the store. Let's go into third person for this, because I want to take in everything around us. Now, there's not much off to the left. I think it's actually a blocked end, so we're not going to bother going down there. It's just a couple of houses. Let's head this way. There's our chicken sell point. Now, actually, if I get the map up again, the F, as you can see down at the bottom of the map there, equals forest. So along here, we probably have a forest. We've got to go over this little river here, which is really nice. I believe that might be a custom texture. I've never seen this texture before. There's a couple of golden nuggets. There's loads of golden nuggets on this map. Well, obviously there's 100, but they're placed into pretty interesting locations. And there is our sheep enclosure there. Wait, it looks like a straw trigger there? I'm not sure. I didn't realise they took straw. It could just be normal grass. I don't know just yet. Once again, this is my first look, so I haven't actually had a chance to look around at everything. So this little storage shed up here, so if you are dealing with your sheep, you can maybe have your mowers and your little tiny forage wagon or like the Profi hopper or something parked up here to feed the sheep. Once again, this is a first look, not a review, so there's going to be a lot of I don't know what that is. Do let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a let's play on this. I've had a couple of people say they're getting a bit bored of Ballincraig Estate now, so if you want me to switch it out for this map, even though Ballincraig's only just started, I did say it was a short series. So there we got. What's that say? Bullthwale? I don't know. And Crickadarn down this way. So let's go ahead and let's get the map up again. Where should we go? Let's go along here. Let's start at the top and work our way down. Nice little garden there. Possibly sheep as well? In fact, we can get the map up and actually find out. Oh, that's just a grass field. Okay, that's just a grass field. That's field number 1 off to our left there. Beautiful scenery on this map, as you guys can see. Nice country roads. I've not seen any traffic just yet. Once again, I'm only just loaded up into the game. That's just scenery woods, I believe. There's a lot of grass fields. This is very silage based, I believe, this map. At least until we get down south. So we're going to head down that way. So it does look like a forest off to our left, but it's not. It's just scenery. We just went past a entrance to a field there. So we've got some an arable field there. Okay, so just a little investigation. That gate doesn't actually go anywhere. That's not a real gate that you can open, and I jumped over it to see what was over there, and it's actually the map border. He's done a really good job of hiding the map borders. And we're going to leave the tractor here a minute, because we've got creator tools, so we can run a little bit faster than usual. And just up this little dirt path here, we've got another grass field, and this goes all the way down into this grass field here, and another... Actually, this road keeps on going up for a while. And let's just go ahead and fly so we can see exactly where it goes. This goes right down to what looks like the BGA, actually, which is pretty interesting. So we're not going to bother going down there just yet because we will follow that round momentarily. So let's get back to our New Holland real quick. And we'll continue going down. So this is a sell point, I believe. Let's go ahead and open up the map and see what this is. So we've got the wool sell point and the crops is here as well. It just says crops on the map. The ATM there, if you do your financial stuff through the ATM instead of the pause menu. This is probably the animal market as well. Not really sure what's going on. Like I said, this is a first look, but I believe this is also the animal market. We've got a feed mill there. I wonder if you can buy... I'm not really sure what this is, if I'm being honest. I'll have to look into this. As you can see, we've got different crop types here with actual unit counters on this, which I believe turns into a feed. So maybe you put... I think this is a feeder, like a feed mixer. I think what you do is you put all the crops into here, for example, your cereals, your sunflowers, your soybeans, your canola, your corn, your potatoes, and your sugar beets. And I believe it then comes out as animal feed, or pig feed more specifically. So that's really cool. I wonder if this screen actually works. Okay, so there's nothing actually here that turns the screen on just yet. It'll probably come on when you put stuff in there, but we can actually switch between manual and automatic charging, which means it will unload, I believe, manually or automatically. There's the grain sell point. Grain sales, there we go. Just a storage shed there. I wonder if you can buy fertilizer for now. We've got some weighing scales there as well. This tractor weighs 47. Right, so we are actually going to take this dirt road down to the BGA area now, because that'll be a nice little shortcut to obviously our next area. I'm not going to be showing you every nook and cranny on the map, because that will take the fun out of it for you guys that want to play on this map. But once again, do not forget to let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a Let's Play on this map. This reminds me of very much of Nazer on FS15. Not the extended version, just the normal version. Really do like this map. I've actually kind of fallen in love with it, so I kind of might just do a Let's Play on it anyway. Who knows? I really want to try and get past at least 10 episodes on Banning Craig, so I might just bash a load of them out and then switch over. Let me know what you guys think. Let's see what we've got here. So that goes into that field. This just goes all the way around again. Right, so there we are. We're coming out towards the BGA right now. Pretty standard stuff at the BGA by the look of it. So let's go ahead and just do a little U-turn as all the shaders load in there. So we've got scales, like you get at most BGAs. Possibly a fuel point, buy point there. I should just crash, I didn't realise. So here is our silo here. We've also got the silo king there. Digester, sorry, that's what was the word I was looking for. We've also got manure over here. Now this is probably a manure sell point, which is good. You don't see on every map where you can actually sell the manure, which is strange. And also wood chips. Is this wood chips? I believe this is wood chips. The texture's pretty blurred, but I believe this is wood chips. I think. Once again, I won't know until we actually get in and start playing with this. And it could just be decoration, but that could be a water fill point in that American-style hydrant. Right, so to head out the BGA and turn left. Now, I believe this is the map border down here, but I did see a little pathway. So, by the way, I'm just going to crash into this border deliberately. So he's done a really, really good job on the map borders here. So that looks like part of the map. You tried to drive down there, nothing happened. So that was, once again, deliberate. But we want to go right here. And this looks like a little woods, but it does actually go somewhere. So let's go ahead and get this gate open, like so. I forgot to turn drive control on, so we don't have the reverse like I'm used to. So like I said, this is not actually marked out as a forestry area, I don't think. But you can obviously do forestry in here if you want, as long as you own it. But we've also got a grass field here as well, which is pretty cool. This is a nice little scenic field to work in. Kind of like the look of this one. Let's go ahead and turn around. We'll head back that way. I don't believe that field goes anywhere. It might have little gates going into other fields and stuff, but we want to go ahead and try and stick to the main road so we don't miss too much. So what I'm going to do is get back to the BGA and then we'll continue. Okay, so there's the BGA where we went into, and that is the road we came out of a second ago. So let's carry on going up into here. Now this looks like one of our yards, even possibly maybe our main storage yard, or like a main cereal crop yard. Let's go ahead and turn into here real quick and see what we actually have. Entrance to a field down there, which looks really cool. Let's go ahead and park up the New Holland here so we can have a look. So we start off with obviously some basic starting equipment. This is the grain silo tip, I believe. I believe you tip the grain into there, and obviously there's your silos. And then if you want them out, I believe they come out of here. So you actually have to back your trailer up into this little shed here, or just on the edge of it, and then you'll get your crops. He's done a really nice rounded pipe on that as well. Really, once again, nicely done. Some decoration as we've seen before. The plough there with the weight. I wonder if any of these junction boxes do something. I don't think they do. And there is a water fill point. I'm assuming the sign confirms that. As we jump into here, we actually start off with a skid steer, which is different. We don't usually see that. We got a workshop here at the farm as well. Seeds and fertilizer. Fill points there. Diesel there, of course. This looks like a animal trough. What animal? I have no idea. We'll soon find out. In fact, I'll just look on the map. This is pigs. There we go. In fact, I could have told you that by looking at these little shacks or huts that we've got out here. So here's our pig yard, which is really cool. Little trough there as well. Let's jump through here. We'll continue this way. Not sure what that is. That might be the drink. Maybe you unload the water into here. Once again, I'm not 100% sure. The more silos here, and that actually goes in and fills up the troughs by the look of it. So I'm not really sure how this works. I'm going to be interested to see how this works. That red little float, I believe, tells us our level, if it's all working properly. And also we've got our slurry extract here, so you can fill up your tankers and stuff, which is really cool. These might just be decoration in here. More little troughs here for our little piglets. Okay, I believe this is our manure pit here. Now, I don't know if it spawns in here or whether you have to actually scoop it out yourself and then put it there, which might be why we've got the skid steer with the bucket on the front. That would make a lot of sense. So maybe that's the case. Maybe it actually spawns in here and then you have to take it out yourself. Okay, so just real quick, we're going to go ahead and look inside this shed here. So we've got here, I think it's just storage. It looks like it, but I've never seen this building before. So I'm thinking he's made this building himself. This is really, really nice. And once again, there's quite a lot of unique buildings on this map that I've not even seen in Auction David and Bullet Bill maps. So once again, he's done a really good job with that. This takes us out onto the road again. We're not going to bother going this way. We'll just go the way we came. So let's jump back into the trusty New Holland, and we'll continue. Okay, so we've reached another little town here. I don't know if there's anything here. We can see some more sheep there, but whether they're just for decoration. In fact, is this the starting point? I think this is the starting point, actually. Yeah, this is where we started. So I think we've somehow gone full circle. We are missing quite a lot, though. So let's go ahead and turn around. We want to try and go down south, if possible, towards the... Okay, I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, so this is where we accidentally drove past a second ago. I didn't see this. So this is the timber sales up here. I can't pronounce the first word, so I'm not even going to try, in case I offend any Welsh viewers. So we're going to follow this gravel road up to the top here. We can see it's not too big up here, but of course it fits the map. It's a very small, like family-run sort of map. And here we have the logging yard. This looks like a placebo area here, so you can also put your placeables. And we've only got £24,000, but let's see if it will let us place here. What should we place? Let's. Oh, I definitely can't afford that. Let's try. Let's try large vehicle shelter if it will fit. There we go. So yeah, this I believe is our placeable yard here, so you can put your potato washer and stuff. That's actually a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. But whilst we're out, let's go ahead and take a look around here. So we've got some storage for the chips here. Is this where we actually unload them? So timber sales sign there. No idea where any of the triggers are just yet. Let's see if we can find them. They might be signposted, in fact. Right, I just turned on interactive zone markers to make this a little bit easier. Hopefully they've actually put them into the map. Once again, golden nuggets everywhere. Here we go. So this looks like the actual log sell point. We just walked literally right through it. The wood chips, as I expected, is right here on this pile of wood chips. So this is if you want to do your forestry stuff. Now, there is quite big forestry areas on this if you want to use them. We near any? Yeah, there's one right off to our left, which I believe you access by going through the placeables yard. Yeah, okay, here we go. Just quickly read the sign whilst we open the gate. Now, this is very Cobra Park Farm in terms of it's very cluttered. There's no road or anything going through it. You literally have to break your way into it. So, Forestry Commission Wales. can't read that, unfortunately. Warning, forest operations. So once I said, like, let's just click this. Like I said, it's very Cobra Park Farm in terms of there's no roads or anything. You literally have to break your way into this and start cutting down. Then probably replanting at the same time. Make your own roads if you want by cultivating them in. Oh, I don't know, ploughing. But yeah, there's nothing really to see there in that case. Just basically start from here and try and take down the whole forest, maybe. Who knows? Right, I'm going to double check to make sure we don't miss anything important on this map. Give me a second. Okay, so it turns out we did miss something pretty big. Of course, the cow yard. So we're going to take this gravel road down to here. And we'll have a quick look at this. I believe this is the last yard. Once again, I'll double check. I don't want to be told off in the comment section. But like I said, I'm not showing you every little thing because you've got to discover some for yourself. Okay, yeah, so here we have the good old-fashioned lizard. I love this thing. This is from FS08 and 09, I believe, that one. Massey Ferguson drop nose here as well with the bucket and front loader attached to the front. I think, honestly, if I'm being honest, you get a bit too much equipment for my liking. Another T6 in here, or no, that's T5, so we got a T6 in here as well with another workshop. I'd probably get rid of some of the equipment if I was to do a Let's Play on this. We've got a bell trailer here as well, the good old Fleagle. Here's our chicken coop, so you can get your eggs from here. Actually, I think they've been actually spawned inside this little shack, but I'm not 100% sure. But there's your chicken coop. And the gates, does that open and close? No, it's just decoration. Here's the good old-fashioned slurry pit that we saw in Oakfield Farm and Lone Oak as well. And also the West Coast, actually, forgot about that. Once again, the big silos here. Automated another water fill point here with the water bowser that comes with that. Let's go ahead and open this gate. We've got a trigger here, which I believe is the animals. Yes, it is. We can buy cows here. In fact, how much money have we got? We've got £10,000. Let's see if we can buy some. We can buy two. Just two. £10,200. Well, it will be pounds, but I got it in dollars at the moment. And so here is the cow stable, cow pasture, whatever you want to call it. So once again, we've got the manure here, but look at it. That's actually floating a little bit, that decal there, which is fine. It's not really game breaking. It's just me being a little bit nitpicky, but I can see that when I'm running towards it. This is obviously the feeding trough here, I believe. Once again, I won't be able to confirm that until we actually start playing. Let's go this way. What's through here? This is just the this is just decoration, I believe. This is for the calves. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we have just the calves, just decoration. So if you want to go ahead and muck them out, you open the gate like this, and I'm assuming he's done it. So you have to get a skid steer, or in this case, a front loader, and clear it out yourself. Here is the water trough for the cows, and of course here is the actual pasture itself. Really do like this map. I think I have a plan. Here's the straw feeding trough for the cows, and this goes all the way around. Where does this go actually? Oh, this carries on going around into here, so that might also be an animal feed point, and once again I'm not 100% sure. Silage clamp, possibly. Let's get up our menu. Yep, so this is a little silage clamp we've got here if you want to give your cow silage. And this here I've actually seen before. So this is a grain storage. If you don't want to use the silos, you can go ahead and use this manually. So these have obviously got tip coals on. And there's 4 of them, 4 different chambers which are not connected. And they also have grain dryers attached to the wall. And if I go around it this way, here is the grain dryer itself, which is really cool. I don't believe it's animated, but it's still cool that he's included that into the map. And let's just finally open up this door here so I can show you once again. So there we go, we've got grain dryers everywhere. There is a light for this barn as well, or the shed, which is right here. It doesn't stick out too much, but you can see the lights are on there. And now they're off. Now they're on. You can actually see them just to the left there, where my mouse is pointing. So if you want to turn them off, I'm not sure how you turn on the outside lights. There are outside lights. They could be on a day-night timer. I'm not 100% sure just yet. And a nice little grass field here as well. So that is everything I'm going to be showing you in this first look. I think you guys will agree with me that this is a fantastic map, and I could not do a first look on this. Sorry, it is honestly one of the most best look. This is honestly the most unique map I've seen for a long time. So really excited to have this. This is actually a really nice trailer as well. Shame it has no functionality. I've not actually seen that in game. I'd like to see one of them as an actual mod. Once again, we just got some balas, some basic equipment, and also a straw sell point, I believe, there. Fuel once again. This is for the T6s. Yeah, there's the other side of that. So that is it. Thank you very, very much for joining me. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this first look. I do now have a plan for this map, so stay tuned for that. As you go drop a message to someone. So thank you very, very much for joining me. If you did enjoy it, please slap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Links are in the description box below if you want to download it for yourselves. Once again, subscribe to see more from myself. Hit the bell button to be part of the hashtag BellGang. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.